So we're going for a walk. Oh my god, I look shocking. Sorry, hi. We're on a walk. It's day 2 before bedtime, so I haven't done my evening diary yet. I'll do that in the room when I'm warm. This is freezing. And we're just going for a walk after the day. And it's beautiful. How's your day, Mick? So you're not going to be my video diary later. How was your day?
Hi was my day. Hi was my day.
How was your day?
Hi was my day. Can't speak anymore.
Day 2 at the Mayr.
It was interesting. Yeah, it was good. I've got a horrible headache, but I am looking forward to going to bed tonight. But I had my foot bath, and what else did I have?
About the hunger. The hunger wasn't too bad today.
No, I was like 2 bread rolls at dinner. So, so now I feel like I've had been really.
I know. I felt really full after mine as well.
So, lucky, so.
Yes, we've just gone for a walk around the lake, which is beautiful, and we just got and looked in that hotel. So that's like a 4-star hotel. That's like the Mayr is here. There's the Mayr, and there's this other hotel. And we decided that we would go and look in the other hotel, and we were so seduced by the smells of food. Like, it's not like I'm not hungry, but that thing where you smell like the holiday smells, and particularly in Austria, because you know our mum's Austrian, so I used to come back here really often as a child, and there's a real smell of Austria that's like baked bread and what's the other smell, like Gemüse, like vegetables, and very Austrian smell, and we know it really well, and that hotel smelled like it, whereas the Mayr smells not like it. Anyway, okay, we're gonna go straight to the cat and go for our walk. So this is the view from this what's this called? Platform that goes out into the lake.
Platform.
Gangway. I was thinking gangway. So there's the Mayr, and here's our gangway. I'm wearing a rather eclectic outfit because this is like what I've been wearing to medical treatments with. Like my sister's is even worse. What are your socks? You look mad. So let me just do a quick outfit. Look, so normal mental case. Anyway, right, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, it's so still. Hi everyone, day 2. Okay, so started very early because this has been my first proper day at the Mayr, as it were. So I woke up at about 6 AM, and the first thing you do is do a urine test on day 2. Drop that off at the medical reception, which is downstairs. So once we dropped the urine down, we had to take mouth oil, which is just the oil pulling that has been quite popular lately. So you basically put these oils in your mouth, you swish them around for 15 minutes. The oil supposedly draws toxins out from between the teeth and through the gums, and then you spit it out. That wasn't that unpleasant, but what I found quite hard was that your reflex is to swallow when you have, you know, when you're swishing something around your mouth, you then go, whoop, and you're not meant to do that, and that's quite hard. It's like mouth washing for 15 minutes. Quite tricky. After that, you take the supplements. Now for me, this has been magnesium citrate, which is basically a really powerful laxative. That kicks in for me after about 2 hours, and really kicks in. But yeah, you know, it's all part and parcel of the Mayr, and apparently cleansing is very important here. So yes, I did that. I took that. Sorry, I'm just looking at this schedule because I've done so many treatments today that I need to look at this to remember what I did. So okay. First, then there was that. Went down to breakfast, had oats and soya milk. So you can have, here they give you kind of options for breakfast, but I'm on the diet where I can't have any cow's milk dairy at the moment. So I had oats and oats. Next, I went to a treatment in the hydrotherapy room, which was called the liver compress. Now you do a liver compress here every night anyway in your room, and it's kind of like you just put a wet flannel on your liver, which on the right hand side, and then you put a water bottle on top of it and then wrap a towel around it. The idea is to warm up the liver, and apparently it likes to be warm. But this professional take on it, as it were, was really really relaxing. I wasn't expecting it to be, but they put you in a bath that's full of a bath-shaped mattress that's full of water. Very bizarre, but just imagine a bath that's full of mattress. And then you lie on it, naked, semi-naked, and they put medical grade hay on your liver, and then they put like warming stuff on top of it. So basically really warm hay on your liver. Yeah, apparently your body likes the hay too. This is all sort of like trying to remember it off the top of my head. Then they take some water out of that mattress and you sink into the bath, and then they fold you in towels. So it's actually incredibly relaxing. Like, and the water in the mattress is warm. Its body is warmer than body temperature. So you're lying there and you just feel cocooned. Fell asleep. First I thought, this is bizarre. I feel really weird being, you know, lying in this strange thing, but it's very relaxing. Then I got back to my room, had a break, at that point they were serving some broth downstairs, but I didn't make it because I was busy drinking some base salts, which are base powder, that's what it's called, and it's basically an alkaline powder. So did the alkaline powder, which is nice because it means that when you're hungry, you don't have any acid, or you don't have that horrible sense of reflux, which for me is the most problem with being hungry, so that's really helped me. Then I went and had a colonic, first of my life. Might not be my last. I didn't find it, the doctors were all like, when I went in, so have you had a colonic before? I was like, no, what am I having? And they were like, oh, it's gonna be a shock. And I mean, it wasn't, I wouldn't go so far to say it's pleasant, but it wasn't horrific. It wasn't awful. It was just what it was. But I felt very good afterwards. So maybe I'm a colonic kind of person. Anyway, colonic done, and I've probably said enough about that. Oh, apart from, this may be a massive overshare, but this whole diary, I think, is going to be a massive overshare. But one of the things that came out of me was a bit of chewing gum that she thought had been there for like 10 years. And apparently it's quite common, which is why they tell you never to swallow chewing gum, because it can get stuck in the folds of your large intestine. Which was revolting, but I was really glad to have it gone. Right, okay, yeah, overshare, real overshare. Sorry, yeah, switch off now if that kind of thing grosses you out, because I have the feeling it's only going to get worse. Right, so now, lunch was really delicious and quite like substantial for the Mayr. So it was kind of like a soup with like a green soup with almost spinach in it. I don't know what it actually was, but it was like a green soup with vegetables in it. And then a celeriac mousse. Sounds gross, it was delicious. Again, it might just be the like lack of food talking, but it did taste quite good. And then bread with oil, and I'm having oil because I'm veggie. Supplement some things I don't get in my diet with omega oils. Right, lunch done. Went up to the diagnostic room, which is like a beautiful room that I had my drip and my drip and my shot in yesterday. And I then had hypoxia training. Right, so again, sounds terribly weird. They put a massive oxygen mask over your face, and the idea is that they alternate whether you're getting lots of oxygen or very little oxygen, and the alternation sends your mitochondria in your cells into energetic mode. And apparently this has an effect on the whole body. I'm having it every day here, so we'll see. But what I can tell you now is that when the oxygen came down, my heart started pounding. I felt like I was exercising. Apparently it mimics exercise to the cells. And when it went up, I felt exhausted. So it alternates every 5 minutes. The treatment's 40 minutes, and I was flat out asleep about 10 minutes in. It was really bizarre because I went in feeling quite energetic and I was fast asleep. So it does something. That's what it does. I had an injection of B12 into my stomach. That was really painful, just because it was. No rhyme or reason. Just, yeah. I was expecting that, like, when I looked at my schedule for the day, I was expecting the colonic would be awful and possibly the, breath training, but no. It was the injection. After that, I went to see the doctor. So you see the doctor every day at the Mayr, and every day they give you an abdominal massage. So they see what's going on with your ribs. They look at the angle of your ribs, like the top bit, and if the angle's slightly too wide, then the idea is that you're puffy in the middle of your ribs, and they want to decrease that. So the doctor gave me an abdominal massage, and she's trying to move stuff around, and also it's a way of them diagnosing you, so they keep an eye on what's puffy and what's not, and then they can sort of adjust things to suit. After the doctor, I went to a lecture by the same doctor, so I'm seeing Dr. Ingrid, I'm going to put the name underneath, it begins with E, it's like Dr. Ingrid Esser, say. And she's brilliant, and she gave a lecture then on how the Mayr works and exactly the steps. So things like that chewing is good for you. Even if you're having soup, you should chew. So I'll do I'm going to do another video on the lessons I learned. This is more of a video diary, so I'll move on from that, but it was a lecture and that was really interesting. And then I went for dinner. And at dinner, it was right after the lecture where she said that you could ask for more food if you wanted. You couldn't have different food, but you could have more of the same. So sister and I were delighted to be having a second bread roll. That felt like such a treat. And I mean, I'm talking like a tiny bread, like a little bread roll, but it was delightful. And now I feel, and then we went for a walk around the lake. I looked in a 4-star hotel that's down the road that smells of Austria, and like the people in there look so different from the Mayr people. Like they were like all people that remind me of my grandma. Like, when women have like cloud hair that, you can't see the strands but it looks like a cloud, and it smelled of Austria, and it was just different. Anyway, it was nice to reminisce, but glad to be back in the Mayr now, and I'm going to do my liver compress and go to bed.